So I was sitting around this evening working on some stuff for work. Just needed to take a break, so decided to jump into the MX-5 race, the rookie race for the evening. I haven't ran it yet this week. I've never run at Summit Point in iRacing, so I thought I'd jump on and give it a go. Only had about 5 or 10 minutes of practice before the actual race practice began. Jumped into that and ran a few laps. Nothing real great. A couple 57-second laps. Went into qualifying, qualified third. Really didn't know what to expect in this race, but pretty good start here in second place, coming down around sort of the end of the course. Or I'm sorry, that's the coming down onto what I would call the backstretch, heading down into these little twisty, tricky series of turns, and this is certainly where I was able to make up a lot of time this entire race. Coming into that last series of turns, it's really braking hard while setting yourself up for getting back onto this front stretch area. A little bit of a turn in under hard braking. It's pretty easy to lose the back end of the car there, and I think a lot of the other guys will struggle with that. Certainly there, turn one, turn two, pretty tricky braking. Got to find not real good braking markers, so it's you got to sort of look at the trees. Coming through the S's, position yourself to get out of this turn hard in second gear, and try to get as much speed as you can going on this little stretch before this is really the next tricky turn on the track, carrying a lot of speed through there, so you maintain a lot of momentum down this backstretch. I was really gaining on P1 coming out of there. I was really getting close to this guy's back bumper, so it really only took, I was feeling pretty comfortable at this point. I knew I had better speed than this guy. He was running wide on a few turns. Didn't seem to have the track down all that well. So it was really just a matter of time and trying to race safe and not sort of get collected and ruin the entire race. So being patient at this point. Still really learning the track, learning where to be smooth. Occasionally hitting a few of these curbs. The curbs are pretty severe at Summit Point. This is just a Jefferson circuit, which is like their call it their defensive driving course. They do. It's not their big course. It's really just like a training course. So it's pretty nice for this MX-5. It's only a handful of turns and pretty easy to get up to speed there. So there I was able to get a lot of momentum coming out of that turn. I was able to make the pass, and then it was really just making it stick coming down here into these last couple turns. I was able to make that work. Get on the gas and back out on the turn. There's about one lap left here where I think I see one car, a lap car that got a little sideways, but we ended up catching. But other than that, it's pretty much just hitting the marks, keeping it clean, staying smooth, and not burning up the tires. Definitely was gaining time on this guy. I think my best lap ended up being a 55.9, something along that. The next best time was in the 57, so I was over. I was probably roughly a second faster per lap than most of this field, which was pretty cool. It was really the first time I felt like I had good control of the car, really sort of a dominant position. So, man, I'd love to get back into the next race. I just don't have time. I got to get back to this work stuff, and I'll let the rest of this race sort of play out. So here's the lap car. It finally gets out of the way, gets into the pit, and I'm just going to hit the fast forward button and let this race play out.